Hey everyone, welcome back to Food Intuitions. I'm Tony, and I am your culinary tour guide. You can find us on Instagram at food_intuitions and on Twitter at food_intuitions. We love to hear from you. Go and find us, and you'll see us on YouTube as well. Food Intuitions, look up Fueling Our Own Destiny. Subscribe, keep it going here. Today, our tour is taking us a little bit towards the Pacific Northwest, maybe a little north of the border. We're going to go salmon, and then we're going to drive south of the border with a little bit of spice, and then some Middle Eastern international flair is what we're after today. So we have a piece of salmon here. It is a very versatile fish. It is all over the tables and all the homes and all the restaurants. So why not use it at your house as well? So I have our piece of salmon. I'm going to take some salt. I'm going to give a little bit of seasoning here, right over the top. Oh, yeah. We like how that is. A little bit of pepper. Just like that. Now we have one side seasoned. We need to mix our blend together. We're doing a copper bronze is what we're after here. So right here on my bowl, or I'm going to put it in the bowl, I have some garlic powder, some ground cardamom, some ground coriander, a little bit of nutmeg, some ground turmeric, and a spice of ground red pepper. We're going to just move them right down into our bowl, just like this. And we're going to use our spoon to mix them together, right? Nice and beautiful here. These combination of spices are very aromatic, and it's going to give us the color that we need. So you be ready for your kitchen to be filled with all kinds of flavor, tickling and tingling the nose, and really getting the palate ready to go. So now we're going to season this side of the salmon. It can be however much you want, okay? If you like it, do your next session with a little bit more. So we're going to take it. I'm going to grab a nice big pinch. I'm going to get above my food, right? And I'm going to gently move my fingers around. Then what you got here, right, you may want to figure out, man, how do I know to stay so high up? Here's how you do it, okay? I have a little jingle. I sing it in my head every time. It's when you sprinkle from afar, you will surely be a star, okay? So then you go, when you sprinkle from afar, you will surely be a star, right? You got to do your best Adam Levine, okay? Or Aaron Neville, depending upon your generation. Something to get it up. I'm going to head over to the stove now. We're going to put some oil in our pan, and we're going to get this searing. Then we'll season the salmon on the other side with just some salt and pepper, because guess what? We're eating that side too. So here we go. Woo! Right over to where we need to be. We'll put our items down, get a little bit of grapeseed oil in our pan. We like this because of the high heat. It can take a lot of heat without reaching its flash point, right? We don't want a fire happening in our kitchen. So I'm going to reach in with my fish spatula, and I'm going to make sure the oil is all over the pan. And we're going to lay the salmon in, and we're going to let it sear. While that side starts to sear, we'll season with some salt, just a little shower. Doesn't take a lot. And then a little bit of pepper. I can smell it already. It's happening for me. Here we go. Back over to the board. You can see we have some extra seasoning left over. No worries with that. We'll just use it next time. Or if you're using 4 pieces of salmon, this is going to work for you. This whole amount will give you a nice seasoning over the top. So there we go. Now, what is a dish without a sauce? Not complete, all right? It's like me walking outside without a robe on or some clothes, right? We got to have this. We got to just be covered up, okay? We want to complement what's happening with a couple of different things. I have some garlic cloves here. We're going to use those. I have a shallot. We're going to use that. So this is the start of what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to cut the end of the shallot off. and the root end off. So the root and the shoot. And then I'm going to peel it. Nice and easy here. You can use this other stuff for stock, okay? Doesn't have to be thrown away. And then I take my knife and I make some cuts across this way. So I'm going perpendicular to the lines you would see on the shallot. And then I turn it, and now I go parallel to the lines, and I get a beautiful cut right there. And just to make sure that it's complete, I run my knife through it one more time. Then we'll move that off to the side. Then we have our garlic. I'm just going to take my knife, just a small little hit. Is all that I'm after, and that'll give me the chance to peel the garlic. You could do this. You could put it in a silver bowl with a lid, a couple silver bowls with a lid, and spin it around, and that will take the paper off as well. There we go. Give me a little bit of trouble there. I shall prevail. After all, the garlic is not living and breathing. Or if it really just gives you too much trouble, you know what you do? You get your knife back out. Boom. Now it's good to go. All right. Looking good there. I can smell my salmon doing its thing. I want to go back over there and address it. I want to flip it, and then I'm going to put it in the oven to bide myself a little bit of time, okay? Here we go. Back over. Let's take a look and see what's going on over here. As I look at the salmon, I can see here the color starting to change as it comes up. You can see it here. I'm going to take my spatula and come underneath and give it a little turn. Look at that beautiful bronzing that's taking place right there. See that? Let's finish it in the oven. 425 degrees. Should take us a few minutes. Let's give it about 5 or so, and then we'll go from there. All right, you see I put another pan there. That's because we do have a side dish that's coming at it, and we're going to take care of that. All right, we've returned to the board. And no, I'm not bored of cooking this yet. We just have some more nice skills to do, okay? I take my garlic, and I'm just going to come right through it, give it a chop. You see, I'm using my fingers as a guide. Nice and easy. Getting it smaller and smaller. The smaller it is, usually what it means is it'll be incorporated into the dish. The larger, if we catch one of those and it's not cooked well enough, it'll give us this rancid acid taste in our mouth, and it'll burn, right? It is naturally hot. So we have our shallots and we have our garlic. And the next thing we're going to do is talk about these items. We're going to introduce a little bit of citrus to it. We like the acidity that it's going to bring. It's going to brighten the flavors up. We have a half a lemon. We're going to use that. And you can see I have some sliced kumquats here. I'm just going to grab one of these and come through and give it a nice thin slice. If I wanted to, I could have candied this with a little bit of chili powder and then just use it as a garnish, but I think inside of the dish is going to be best. So I'm going to take that and put it on our plate. Move this forward. I'm going to take our shallots, put that on our plate, clean up my mess a little bit, right? Because we want to use all of this. We're not looking to leave anything. Going to put it right there. And then I have a little bit of dill. We'll save a sprig or two for some garnish. I'll set it right there. But then we'll chop some and put it in there as well. So we love all of these flavors that are being brought into what's happening. So, and there we go. That'll finish the sauce. I'll put it right behind the lemon, like that. And there. We have it covered. So, things that are going to go in this sauce to make it so delicious. Well, it's in the title, so we're going to use it. We have a little bit of spicy harissa here. We're going to use a little bit of butter and some sour cream to give us that luxurious, wonderful taste. And here we have a combination of half and half and chicken stock, a little bit of body to what's going on. So I'm going to go back. We're going to start our side dish, which will be green beans and some carrots. We're just going to pan sear them. They're already blanched. We're going to put them in there and we're going to make it happen. So let me move this over here just to kind of get that going. That there. And away we go, back to get our veg going. Hey, get on my back. I don't mind carrying you. It's been a tough haul so far. Come on. All right, so over here, our pan is hot. Again, a little bit of grapeseed oil going to go in. We can see it starting to shimmer and shine and do its thing. I'm going to put the carrots in first. Move them around. That sugar that's in these carrots are going to start to give it a little bit of color, a little bit of char. And then to kind of cool the pan down so they don't get too charred, we're going to put our green beans in and move. And then a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. The flavor here is being carried by the salmon. So, all right, we're warming that right on through. It shouldn't take but a few minutes for that to happen. So, all right, so our salmon is cooking. We're looking to go medium rare with it. So the temperature we want to be on the inside is 140, 145 degrees. If you like it a little bit more well done, cook it that way. I still like it where that center's just starting to cook through. It's nice and warm, and we're good to go. So that means raw would be a sashimi grade, which we don't have. Medium rare to medium, right where we want to be, or if you like it a little bit more well done, to the upper side. That's your gradient. Just remember, if you have a thermometer and you're nervous about what's happening, 140 to 145 is your temperature to watch out for. I'm going to go check our veg. They should be warmed through. I've kept them room temperature so they're not cold. We'll get that going. If anything, we'll hold those in the oven while we prepare our sauce. So here we go. Oh, yeah. I see a little color coming. Carrots look beautiful. All right. I'm going to slide this into our oven. I'm going to pull out our salmon. See how it looks. Don't forget your towel. That pan is hot, okay? Beautiful color. Look at that across the top. Gorgeous. I'm going to put it on a holding plate while it rests. And now we're going to get our ingredients for our sauce. First thing that's going to go in are going to be our shallots and our garlic. So we'll take this quadrant and put it in. We'll go ahead and put the kumquat in as well. Let it start to do its thing with its color. Move it around. Oh, that's hot. Don't forget. Use your towel. Right? Oh, I smell it. It's so wonderful. Flavors are starting to come out. That garlic is releasing. I'm not looking to really get this super soft or get the garlic too brown. I just want it to give me its flavor. Right? Kumquat. Come on, quats. That's what I'm saying. That's beautiful. Next thing that's going to go in, I'm going to put my harissa in. Just like that. That'll start to release some of its flavor. It's a little bit spicy. Beautiful. All right. Next thing that's going to happen, I'm going to grab our liquid. Pour it in. Yeah, yes. Look, watch it. I'm going to swirl it. You're going to see what happens. Look how beautiful that is. Love that. Beautiful color. Man, I'm telling you, this is the way that it's got to be in terms of what's going on. So, okay, we're almost ready to finish over there with our dish. I'm going to move the butter and sour cream back. And then we have 4 components to finish that with. Butter, sour cream, and our lemon juice, and our dill. But we need something that's going to go with this, so why not have a little bit of a martini? What do you say, huh? We're going to do one with some tequila. Choose your favorite tequila, whatever you like. Mine is the clear, right here. I'm going to pour it into a mixer. That's got some ice in it. I'm going to move it around some. And then I'm going to grab my favorite olive brine right here. I believe this is a 3-year age from Dirty Girl. Oh, 10 months, my bad. 10 months age. Been about a year since I've really tried going places, but I like to drink this just with regular gin. But with this tequila, it's going to match that spice that we have. We're going to put a little bit of this in there, like that. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of combination of club soda and tonic in there as well, just for a little bit of that effervescence that we're going after. Mix it up. I have a martini glass that I'm going to serve this in, chilled, and then I'm just going to pour. I'm actually going to use the ice out of here for it. All right, there we go. That's beautiful. We'll set it there. I hear the sauce. Let's go finish it. All right, a little bit of stir. I can see there's a little bit of viscosity in there. A little bit of lemon juice, just to brighten it. We're going to go ahead and put our sour cream in as well with our butter. Turn the heat off, and then swirl to mix. There we go. That sour cream is going to keep the butter from separating so much, so we don't have a broken sauce. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that, just coming right up. Butter's melting. In with our dill, just like that. And guess what time it is? I know what time it is. It's time to bring it to the plate. Let's grab our veg. We have our plate over here. I'm going to put my carrots, put them down first. Make it nice and beautiful. Just a little place to kind of showcase that salmon, if you will. Wow, look at that. It's gorgeous. There we go. A little bit of green bean. I'll put the green bean right here on the side. Just like that. All right. Let's get the star of the show. Oh, wait, I'm already here. Now let's get the salmon, all right? We'll finish this up. There it is. We have the salmon and the sauce, right? We just put it down in there. Go for it. I'm going to grab my spoon. And here we go. All right. I'm going to take the salmon out. Put it right there on the carrots, like so. Let a little bit of that sauce just kind of drip down it. I don't want to cover the whole salmon up. And then I'll just put it right to the side. Just like that. And what are we going to finish with? A little bit of dill right here, okay? I have some sprigs. We want that to kind of show up nice and beautiful for us. And all right, we'll just kind of tuck it right there. There we go. Just like that. All right, everybody. Things that we have for you that are so delicious. We have this copper bronzed salmon with a harissa cream sauce, and we have our tequila martini. And just look how beautiful that looks. Gorgeous plate, if I say so myself. We're glad you joined us. Go to find us at food_intuitions on Instagram, food_intuitions on Twitter, and look up Food Intuitions on YouTube. Subscribe to us, and you'll get the updates every time we do something. I'm Tony, and thank you for stopping by Food Intuitions.